Hello and welcome back to Techtonica. So today we are going to do two things basically. I now have enough relay circuits to upgrade Terminal Victor. So we're going to do that. It's been a very slow process, but I now have 20 of them. More than 20? 50. Cool. So we're going to do that. Also, I mined out a bunch of this area. And what I'm going to do is basically mass produce, let's see, this stuff, silverthorn, or shiverthorn extract, I should say. Because this is needed for a lot of different things. I need it for these cooling systems, which are used for... Oh, where is it? Yeah, advanced circuits, which I'm going to need a lot of. It's also needed to smelt adamantium. I don't know what it's called. Is it atlantium? Yeah. So it's needed for a lot of stuff, and I need a lot of it, and this isn't quite cutting it. So I want to get rid of all this and just make a more organized setup here, because I don't know what the hell's going on here. Now, one thing I did, I was playing around with monorails, and I got this setup going. It's not perfect. It's actually not very good because I can't, you can see the outputs here on the side, so I can't pull the stuff out of these things or put anything in. Not that I really need to, because this is for Kindlevine extract. So we put it in, it gets sent off, and there it goes. This one is for shiverthorn extract, and it goes where it needs to go. And the atlantium ingots are smelted and brought back here in this train. So real quick, let's just go up and see what I did. I had to make this stairway bigger. I've got these monorails going. This is just a test to see how all of this worked. Unfortunately, I've completely forgot about fuel. So I don't have fuel coming up here, which means when all of this runs out, I need to fill this back up. But it lasts a long time. That much fuel will last a long time. So the product is brought up here, distributed here, and we get adamantium, or atlantium. Atlantium? Yeah, atlantium. We get atlantium smelted. That goes in here and is sent back home. So that's a nice little convenience. I'll be doing more with rails later. Also, the shiverthorn extract is used to make shiverthorn coolant, which helps a lot when mining. Prevents my miner from overheating. And so I really need to mass produce it, but if I tried to mass produce the coolant right now, then I would just use up all my shiverthorn here. I don't want to do that, so we're going to work on that. Let's get some more ingots in there. Okay. So let's go over, we're going to upgrade Victor. That'll be the first thing we do. I can't walk through here? Wow. And I'm going to delete all of this and redo it. Let's see. I stopped production of the inserters and some of this stuff because there was just too much of it. Actually, we'll start up the belts again here. What do you need? Oh, right. Okay. Get an inserter on the output. There we go. It's going again. Those are powered floors. Let's grab 500 of those. Alright, how many reinforced frames? 500 each? Boom. Boom. Alright, Victor. What do we got? What kind of new tech is available to me? Upgrade terminal. Tier unlocked.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
Alright, let's have a look at technologies here. We've got one more upgrade for Victor. So this is the one we just unlocked. Optimization. Nothing here. Threshing speed. Increase threshing speed of all threshers to 150%. Well, that's convenient since we're going to be doing work with threshers here in a moment. I really wish I could get the Mark II thresher. Biodense 5. Increase biobrick density by 220%. I'm guessing this just increases its fuel value. Actually, does that show up here? Fuel value 40. And then if I upgrade, it still says fuel value 40. So I don't think it shows up here. But I assume that's what that means. Increase the fuel value. Alright, what about logistics? Hauler cap increases carrying capacity of monorail haulers by 180. I might as well get it. I've got a lot of research. Rail rush. I still haven't figured out how to use this rail rush thing. But sure, I'll get it. Oh, I don't have Rail Rush 3. HVC Reach. That's a blueprint I might have missed. These are two that I might have missed. I'll have to look around for them. Core boost, threshing. Heck yeah. Core boost, smelting. Oh yeah. I think that's about all I can do. Oh, we're gonna need production optimization probably. Alternate recipes. Alright, so we need reinforced frames threshing. Basic optimization, production optimization, get everything. Everything I can. Monorail spike trim. Decreases accumulated charge consumption of monorail system by 20%. I like that. Monorail spike trim 2, monorail spike trim 3. And these power trims decrease electrical consumption. That is, we don't have the scans for that. Okay. Pack size, ooh. I want that. Stat cap, I want that. Uh-huh. Stuff I really want. There's got to be some scans behind the elevator. There's a door there that won't work until I fix the elevator. So there's got to be some scans behind there. But we'll do that pretty soon. I think I have to upgrade Victor one more time, which shouldn't take that long. Here, put 500 in. Now we need Mark III belts and a bunch more reinforced copper and iron frames. I can do that later, but we need 200 relay circuits, which is a lot. So anyway, we're gonna see if we can mass produce down here. These things, the silver thorn extracts, and the plant matter frames, and then the byproducts from all that. I think we can turn all that into biobricks. So after all that, we shouldn't have any byproducts left over. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, we have all this room. Let's start with the threshers. We gotta set up something like this setup here. Now, here's the thing. I believe we're going to need like 3 planters for one thresher here. But what's the ratio between... So these threshers are making kindle vine stems. And then this is threshing the kindle vine stem. So I need the ratio between this thresher and that thresher. So this outputs 45 per minute. This inputs 15 per minute. So 3 of these per one of these. That's why this one is always idle. Because this is already filled up. Okay. Thresher, there it is. Let me just check the orientation here. Okay. I want to set it up very similar to what I did there. Let's get some more space here. Get the planter. Okay, that's perfect. Now with the increase in thresher speed, I might actually need 4 of these, but I don't have room back here, so we'll start with 3. Oh, wrong one. Let's use a fast inserter. Get that in there. All right. Let's do one more. Two threshers here working overtime. Should give us plenty of what we need. Because right now, what we have over there is one thresher working like a third of the time or half the time. So this will be much, much more. And we could always increase production if it's not. Okay. Let's get some more planters. Okay, now these are going to output the Kindle Vine stems. Now for 2 threshers, I am going to need... Well, let's go ahead and get these started. Now these are the Kindle Vines, but we're going to do the same thing with the Shiverthorn. Yeah, Shiverthorn. With 2 threshers, we're going to need 6 threshers threshing the Kindle Vine. Now with 1 thresher, let's go back over here for a second. What is the output going to be for this one? Output 45 per minute. Okay, so a tier 1 conveyor belt will be fine. Oh, hold on a minute. Output of this is 45. Max speed 240. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to fit that's a little bit awkward. Yeah, we're gonna need to face this way. Alright, I gotta fit 6 of these. Oh man, we're almost out of coolant. No. I don't have any Shiverthorn. I need more coolant. It's so painful to mine without this coolant. And I gotta make it by hand. Make all of it. I'm gonna get this set up today. I have to. Alright. That enough? We've got 3, I need 6. Now let's get some power in here. Okay. So we're gonna take this. Might need to cut out a little bit more. Alright, and then we'll use fast inserters. And the output here, we should probably use stack inserters for this. 1 stack inserter, max speed 180 items per minute. Whoops, hold on a minute there. Grab that. Alright, yeah, I need filter inserters. Okay. So what's the speed? Max speed of filter inserters? 30 per minute. Okay. So we'll be fine with 4 filter inserters. You can see this is running at 45 per minute output. So even just like 2 filter inserters would be fine. And filter Kindle Vine stems. And here, filter Kindle Vine seeds. There we go. Okay. Now, what kind of output are we going to get with this? Let's have a look up here again. Alright. This is going to give me a lot. 45. What is this? Plant matter fibers per minute times 6 and 45 Kindle Vine extract times 6. That's a lot. And the fibers is going to be used for plant matter frames. Now the plant matter frames input 90 per minute. That's double double this. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio here. 1 assembler for every 2 threshers. Okay. So if we output 45 per minute, times 6, that's 270. A tier 2 belt is 480 per minute. Okay. Okay, I don't think that's going to work then, because we only have 2 outputs on the back. We're going to be outputting 2 products. The fastest we can output is... Well, if we use filters... yeah, that complicates things. I don't want to use filters because that's going to slow... Yeah, that's really going to slow things down. Okay. Well, I have to use filters. So what I'm going to have to do, there's really no way around it. We're going to have to input from one side, output one product from another side, and then output the third product from the third side. So we're going to have to make use of all 3 sides here. So you can see it's got 2 ports on one end, 2 on the other end, and then 4 on the far end. Or on the long end. So there's a couple ways I could do this. I could leave this as is. Let's, here, get rid of these. Leave the orientation as is. But spread them apart. One more like that. So look at the input here. Output will be here. Oh, I need to spread them apart by one more. But I think this is probably... the best way to do it. I could put them lengthwise this way. $30 items per minute. Might be better if I just put them lengthwise this way. Alright, let's try that. get out of here. There we go. I don't like it. I'm doing it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It looks like there's a lot of wasted space there. Alright, so this is going to output, let's say, the Kindle, whatchamacallit, plant matter fibers, right? Okay, get rid of that for a second. Okay, we've got 4. I gotta make some more space back there, but I'll do that off camera. I just want to make sure that this works. Okay, and then we'll bring that off to process it later somewhere. Two filter inserters will do just fine. Let's get that terraformer. It's hard to work in such a cramped environment. Okay. Okay. That works okay. Let's get some more tiles here. Okay, and then the other product will be output on the right side. There we go, we can try this. Double layer. There's gotta be a way to raise it up. Let me check the settings real quick. Is there a way to raise the level that you're building the conveyor belt on? Controls. Maybe not. Maybe it just always builds on the lowest level that it can, like the ground level. Okay, that's fine. We can work around that. Here, let's see if we can connect these. Connect them at the end there. No? You're not going to do it? Okay. Well. Alright, well, that's fine. That'll work. Except... oh, we're gonna need Mark II conveyor belts for this. Okay, that's fine. I'll upgrade them off camera. Alright, it's time we bring this over here, see what happens. 45 per minute. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now the Kindle Vine extract, I do need it for, some of it for processing the Atlantum mixtures. But not a lot of it. I also need the Shiverthorn for that. So most of it will probably wind up turning into limestone and then turning that into fuel. There we go. Plant matter and limestone. Okay. And so let me just pause it here for a second. And we'll cut out this area. Basically, I'm going to do the same thing that I did here, except with Shiverthorn. So I'll be right back. Alright, I got it all built. Let's see how it goes. So I've got the same setup over here that I'm using for the Kindle Vine. I'm using over here for the Shiverthorn. Exactly the same, I just copied it. I gotta set up some inserters here. Let's see. Alright, let's start threshing. And now over here we need... what kind of inserters? Red inserters are fine. Okay. And we're using tier 1 belts here, but for the output here we're using tier 2. I gotta upgrade these to tier 2 belts for the Kindle Vine, Kindle Thorn, whatever it is. Okay, so I gotta set up these filters. Silverthorn seed. Here. Silverthorn bud. Here. There we go, and we get plant matter and silverthorn extract. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now we're going to get tons of extract. So, the next step will be Let's see. Using the extract, or we'll be making plant matter frames. Out of this stuff, but we're gonna do that like over here. So we'll actually be using this stuff in a different area. We'll just transport it over here and use it. Plant matter frames. We'll be making those, and what else do we need for hot cooling systems? Yeah, we need the shiverthorn extract for that. Mechanical components, that'll be easy to get. We've got iron and copper down here, plenty of it, so if we need any of that, we're fine. So we're going to store all this in boxes and then distribute it to where it needs to go. Now the plant matter here and the Kindle vine extract, we can use that to get biofuel. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this production area. Then we just got to distribute the outputs to where it needs to go. I do have to mine a little bit more back here because I think we can fit 2 more threshers here. Right now we're inputting, yeah, 15 per minute. And this is outputting 45 per minute. And we've got 2 of them, so can it keep up? It looks like it's keeping up. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We can't expand further this way, really, because there's a giant copper vein here, which I wasn't aware of, so that kind of blocks us a bit. So, yeah. Now we just store this shiverthorn extract in a box, and we've got plenty. We've got shiverthorn for days. Alright, we'll be tearing all of that up pretty soon. I don't really need it at this point. Alright, well, I'll work on this a little bit offline. Maybe get that biofuel thing, a production going from this. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.